Once you've recorded your narration, you need to make sure that it matches up with each of your photos. To do so, we're going to have to trim our audio track, also known as voiceover down here, and possibly trim or extend the length of our photos. First thing you're going to want to do is make sure that you have all 6 of your photos and your completed narration. Then it's also helpful to zoom in so you can see what are called the audio wavelengths here. And every time you see a spike or every time you see a flat line, that indicates either sound, spikes, or silence, the flat lines. So if this is my narration for this turtle slide here, I don't need the turtle photo to be as long as it is. Currently it's on the screen for 5 seconds. So the first thing I'm going to do for this is I'm going to take the turtle and I'm going to push it up to the text 1 track up here. Then I'm going to go down to my voiceover track and I'm going to find where I actually start speaking, which is this spike right here. When I click on the voiceover track, I'm going to go over to the left side of it until I get 2 arrows. And I'm going to drag to the right until I get right up where that first spike is. I'm going to pull my voiceover track back to the beginning of where this photo comes up. And then I'm going to click on the photo until I get this line around it. Then I'm going to click on the right side of this until I get 2 arrows. It tells me to click and drag to trim the ending of the clip. And I'm going to drag it to where that sound ends, which is right here. Now there's a bunch of silence between this audio and this audio. So I can click here and then I can do one of 2 things. The simplest probably is to click these little scissors here, but notice there's an S after the word split, which means the keyboard shortcut to split your tracks is S. And when I do that, now I have this is one clip and this is another clip. Now I'm going to take my my family picture, and I'm going to drag it up to the text 1 track. I'm going to repeat what I just did with the turtle. I'm going to click on the audio track, find where I actually start speaking, and I'm going to drag to where that is. So a little bit farther here, there we go. Then I'm going to move the playhead to where I stop speaking for that audio clip. And I'm either going to click the scissors or press the S key. And now I'm going to drag this back in place there. And I'm going to match my family photo to the length of what I said. And I'm going to keep repeating that until I have all of my audio synced up perfectly with my photos. You may want to leave a little bit of silence in between. And if you realize that you cut too much, you can always bring it back by doing the opposite of what you did. So instead of dragging to the right, you would drag to the left to bring back the silence, or if you accidentally cut something off. All the while that you're doing this, you're going to want to make sure that you're listening with your headphones or earbuds so that you don't accidentally cut it off, and you're certain that your audio can be heard very easily. And eventually, you'll have all of your audio clips synced up perfectly with your photos. Again, it's helpful to zoom in so you can see that a little bit better. And you want to do that for all 6 of your audio clips.